technologies that are capable of measuring everything that's going on in your immune system. And we're imagining a very different world, radically different world. And in this world, let me just play out an idea here. Patients are digitized deeply, individually, where they are in their life, how they feel. You know, it's essentially the GPS of their state of health, disease, and aging, where they are in the world. And imagine the patient putting out a bid, a label, a thing that says, I need my biology to move this way. And it has to be met by the world. So the world has to come in and say, look, I can move your biology this way. And I can reimbursed for actually moving the biology and the outcome in the individual, in the real world. And people, this is not rocket science. This is stuff, and the evidence I've seen in the last year of what these new technologies can do, there's step changes, transformative. We're gonna learn 10 times more about what we know about all of biology and medicine in the next 5 years than we have known in the history of humankind. And we're gonna run it through a system where we're putting 30 entities a year with this thing. It's not gonna work. So what's a drug label in this world? A drug label is a systems dynamic equation that describes what that drug does in certain biological contexts. And it's the sum of the trial on all these individuals that should be more diverse, run through this high digitization and all the protein and all the immune systems and the variations in genetics and metabolites and things like that. And this is not that far away. I mean, I remember this year, 10 years ago today, Steve Jobs introduced an iPhone. And every single person in this building woke up this morning and asked their phone what they were supposed to do. It's extended our brain, it's changed all our lives. We can't even imagine living without this device. It's going to take the same time frame to do the same thing in biology, and the technology's here. So real-world evidence is how do we understand and digitize the need in the world at the individual level? How do we build a market where chemicals and lifestyle changes and environmental changes and solutions can come in to bid to solve that problem, to make that individual's life better? And I don't think this is a decade. I think we can start building this right now. And actually, ironically, in this case, I think the regulators are actually thinking ahead a little bit, not quite as radical as I just went through, but they're there. So this is we have to think about real-world evidence as, not the and, Steve, but like, this is the game. Make a difference in somebody you measure. That's what you get paid for.
Absolutely.